became like noticeable probably when I was 28. Very slow effect, you know? Every day I guess you feel like you look just a little bit worse. So it does have this like long-term negative, it seemed like, that I didn't really notice happening. I think I always kind of had a fallen hairline, I guess you could say, and then it was getting worse too, and I was working with a friend in China, and the topic came up, and he said, well, there's a solution for that. And it turns out a few months prior, he'd gotten a hair surgery done. And I looked at his head and I was like, wow, this is amazing, you know? And so I started researching it, and you know, I live in Washington, so I was looking at surgeons around the area and then researching them, and you know, Dr. Hasson and Wong kept coming up in my searches as being really good doctors. So that's pretty much how I ended up doing it. I didn't want to travel too far. It was something kind of important to me for some reason, because I'd never done this before. Canada seemed like a safe place to go. I mean, there's plenty of surgeons out there, but Hasson and Wong seemed to be at the top of the list, and just looking on the website, the transformations seemed more, well, they seemed really profound, but also like there was no trickery in the photography and whatnot. I was really nervous, yeah, because I've never done such a thing before, so I was, yeah, really nervous. I had trouble sleeping the night before, and you know, definitely thought about getting cold feet and running, but no, I came and did it. I guess the most anxiety part was when they started doing the strip, cutting it out. So other than that, after that was done, it was a really pleasant experience. Whenever I felt pain, that was more, either gave me a pill or another anesthetic injection. The anxiety buildup going into it was more of a problem than the actual surgery itself. There's definitely an ugly duckling phase for like, I felt like for about a week. And I had the front done, so a lot of the swelling came to the face, and that was kind of rough and somewhat frightening, but it was worth it, definitely worth it. You know, for a while, you know, initially the swelling goes away, and then the little hairs, they fall out as they should, and then a few months down the line it starts to grow back, and that's pretty fun to see. And then all of a sudden one day it's like you're a different person in the mirror, honestly, and it was really cool. So your confidence starts to, you feel better about how you look, so your confidence increases. And compared to how I felt before, that change, I didn't realize how far down, like how I lacked confidence in myself before, or how I looked, than compared to afterwards. So that was, there was a huge change there. And it was helpful for a lot of things. And I ended up getting a much better career, actually, in the end. I'm not saying it was from that, but having extra confidence didn't hurt either. Basically, the back part was thinning out pretty good, and I like to do a lot of water sports and whatnot, so I don't know, for some reason I wanted more hair, and there's really no, I don't think my confidence is so much affected by this. Well, maybe it was. I have a video camera at my house, and I saw my head in it, and I was like, oh, that looks bad. So I was like, well, at least I know how to deal with this. So I sent an email and asked to see about getting an appointment. If it's bothering you, the sooner you do it, the better, because the sooner you heal and look better. I was a fast healer. In 4 or 5 months, I looked great. It might be more money, but it's going to be with you forever. So for me, that is more of an investment, I guess. I mean, you could buy an expensive car and you're not going to keep it forever, but this is going to be on your head or your face or however you want to look at it forever. So to me, it made sense to put the money up front on this. My friend that actually got me interested, he did his in Turkey. And my girlfriend at the time, she later said, she's like, that mine was far superior to his from what she could see. So, and his looked good, no question, but mine's better. So, yeah.